Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2024 Subaru Legacy. This is the premium trim, so we're one up from the base trim here in crystal black silica with a black cloth interior. We're going to check this Legacy out, see if it's bringing some value here to the lower end of the Legacy trim levels. So let's check it out and let's dig in. Front end of the Legacy, please excuse my shadow. We have the crystal black silica against the flat black on the grille, Subaru badge in the middle. Lighting wise, we have LED daytime running lamps, LED headlamps, LED fog lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals, functionality in the grille, top and bottom. Now, as we come around to our wheel and tire setup on this Legacy Premium, we have a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Subaru badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these wheels are wrapped in Yokohama Avid GT tires. Tire size 225 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. As we move on out, the crystal black silica, very monochromatic color, no chrome around the windows, so it's all flat black except for the silver coming off the wheels. So let me know what you think about that. Side view mirrors, color matched with LED turn signals, color matched front and rear door handle. Fuel filler door is on the right side of the vehicle. Up top, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, standard sunroof. Rear end of the Legacy. Again, we have a bit of a kick up on the deck lid, Subaru badge in the middle, LED taillights, and standard bulbs for turn signals, Subaru all-wheel drive on the left, Legacy on the right, flat black on the lower part of the bumper with our exhaust tailpipe tucked up underneath the left side of the vehicle. We're under the hood of this Subaru Legacy Premium 424, and what do we have for a power plant? Well, we have Subaru's 2.5-liter naturally aspirated flat-4 engine mated to a Lineartronic CVT transmission with 8 manual shift modes. We also have 4-wheel independent suspension, 182 horsepower, 176 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 27 in the city, 35 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior of this Legacy Premium, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. MSRP base for the 24 Legacy Premium is $27,195. Now, this vehicle has one big option on it, which is option package 15 for an additional $2,595. That gets you the EyeSight driver assist system with automatic emergency steering, power moonroof, the 11.6-inch Subaru Starlink multimedia navigation system, blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert, keyless access with push button start, and LED fog lights. We then have to add in destination and delivery of $1,090 from Subaru's Lafayette, Indiana assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP on the lot for this vehicle from the factory of $30,880. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The paper is down to protect the carpeting as the floor mats are in the trunk of the car at this time. Now, black cloth seats, but we do have power seat for the driver with lumbar, manual assist for the front passenger. Black cloth, white stitching, insert design, little firm on the bolstering, a little firm on the headrest, and a little plain on the inside. Passenger door panel, we have soft touch and some fabric up top. We have a chrome door handle with some faux carbon fiber design around that, flat black on the switchgear, soft armrest with the stitching, so that's a nice touch. Door pocket, pretty good size. We have the standard audio system in here. Up top, we have soft touch, more soft touch with the stitching, and then an area in here for storage that's rubberized, so your passenger can lie their phone in here and it won't rattle around. So that's a nice touch. And then down below, we have a good sized glove box. Infotainment system, we have Subaru's 11.6-inch Starlink infotainment system with nav. And the nav, once you wake it up, is a bit glitchy. And I think Subaru needs to get this sorted out. This is a TomTom interface, and it needs a little bit of work. Now, Nissan uses the same TomTom interface as Subaru, and it works much better than this one, so I think Subaru needs to work on that a little bit more. But we do have dual panel action up top, where you can go ahead and bring up other information you may want to see on the top of the screen. We'll zoom on in, let you get some action on that. So I do like the way they have that integrated into the system. No problem. We'll leave up our auxiliary information right now. Four-way hazards, volume and tuning knobs, which is nice. We can go ahead and change our heat and air. So we do have dual climate control right here, and you can adjust it, sync them together. So that's a nice touch, of course. We do have engine auto stop start right there, and we're going to turn that off. You can go to your vehicle settings, and you can go ahead and set up how you want the vehicle to handle. You got your auto vehicle hold on off, your steering responsive headlights, which is a nice touch. Subaru seems to be putting that in all their cars, and that's going to allow the headlights to follow you as you turn, so you're never going to have a blind spot. Of course, we just turned off our auto stop start function, so there is some good stuff. You can go to your driver profiles, add those. You can go to phone. You can go ahead and add your phone if you want to do that. So they got you covered here pretty much on this system. Hit the home button and down, there you go. We have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, but we don't have a heated steering wheel, which I think is a missed opportunity in a Legacy. Push button start right there, and we go into reverse. Here we go. We get a backup camera on the top part of the screen, but it's nice and clear with trajectory. So they got you all set there. And we do have wireless CarPlay and Android Auto in this system. So they got you all set. And now we're back to the beginning. Electronic emergency brake right here. And then down below, as you can see, we've got an aux jack, USB-C, USB-A, and an area for storage. No wireless charging pad. And then we have our leather gear shift gaiter with the stitching and some gloss black plastic. And this is going to allow you to manually go through these 8 simulated gears on the CVT. Then we do have some soft touch here, which is nice with the stitching rather than plastic, so I like that. 2 cup holders, and then your Subaru key fob. Here you go. Lock. Subaru emblem is unlock. Pop the trunk. Panic button. Nice weight. And then our armrest, nice and soft with the stitching. Open it up. There's another place to lie your phone or some secret papers. You lift that up, more area for storage, and a 12-volt. Subaru steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches with the stitching. Subaru badge on the horn button. We do have some brushed aluminum. Try to lift up the wheel a little bit. Round bottom wheel, but I got plenty of room to get in and out of this Legacy. It is a spacious cabin. And then on the left side, you have your telephone voice commands, volume, and then your controls for the digital portion of your dash. And then on the right, you got your safety suite controls and your adaptive cruise. We do have paddles if you want to manually go through the simulated gears of the CVT. And then on the left stalk, we have our headlights and fog lamp controls. On the right, windshield wipers. Down here on the left, you can pop the trunk, brighten or dim the dash. And then on the wheel, we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So that's good. And then we come on in and we have the old analog digital combo we see on just about every Subaru, really. We have analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then we have additional information we can go through here in the middle. Not a whole lot of stuff, but enough to let you figure out what you need to get done. And of course, as you can see on the wheel on this Legacy Premium, we do not have SI drive, and the heated steering wheel button would actually be in here, and it's not here, so we're minus that. Overhead console on our Legacy. We have a spot for our sunglasses right there. Now, if you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here, all the way to the left on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, the lighting will dim out. Again, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Standard rear view mirror with auto dim. Moonroof, here are the controls for the moonroof. Now the shade is manual, you throw it back with your hand. One touch open, glass goes back. No problem at all. One touch back. Got to hold it in a second. If you tap it, it's not going to go anywhere. And then all you have to do is close up the shade with your hand again. Here's our Subaru EyeSight technology right there. And then we do have a nice sun visor with vanity and a light. And then does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of the Legacy, I have the seat set for my driving position. So in we go. Nice and easy to get in, no problem at all. Now, if you're really tall, you might have to duck because the roof line does slope back. But once you're in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". We have the cloth all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger, 2 heat and air vents, USB-C, USB-A connectivity in the back. So that's a nice touch. Rear door panels, same exact action as the front with colors and use of materials and textures. So I do like they kept it consistent. There's our front door panel looking good. Here's the back door panel looking the same. Rear seats, same black cloth with the insert stitching. But again, the headrest is pretty firm and the seat bottoms are pretty firm. And we look at our armrest, and we do have an armrest pretty firm with 2 cup holders. But a lot of times in your lower level trims, you don't get an armrest. But here in the premium trim of the Legacy, they give you one. So thank you, Subaru, for doing that. But here in the back, it's pretty comfortable, and I do have a lot of room. Get it in the Legacy trunk. You can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, or you can come to the back right underneath the Subaru emblem. There's a button, you hit it, pops and goes right up. Not automatic, but it's very light. And you can have a nice wide opening in this trunk, 15.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Legacy, which is a good number. Here for a mid-size sedan, when you come on in, here are the carpeted floor mats that say Legacy on them. So that's nice. Front license plate bracket. Here in the back, we can open this up. More storage and some tools and a jack. And if we got a jack, it means we got a spare. So thank you, Subaru, for the spare. And if you don't have anybody in the back and you need more room, we can just pull these pull levers and then come around to either seat. Then we can push them forward, 60-40 split. There we go. And now, even though there's a bit of a kick-up, it's a nice wide opening with those seats, so you can fit a lot of stuff back here in this sedan. Really nice job with the use of cargo space by Subaru. Legacy window sticker, please excuse my shadow. We'll zoom on in. 24 Subaru Legacy Premium. Consumer Reports recommended vehicle crash ratings, fuel economy estimates. Standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 2024 Subaru Legacy Premium. And right off the bat, great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear view mirror, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz. Subaru EyeSight right up here for your safety tech, so they got you covered there. 4-wheel independent suspension. It's well damped. It feels good. It feels planted on the road really, really well. Handling's pretty good. As far as that goes, let's check out our brakes. Stops in a straight line. No hands. And down the road we go with this naturally aspirated flat 4. Of course, if you want more power, you can move up to the Sport and get a turbo flat 4 engine if you would like. Of course, you're going to spend several thousand more for that. But let's try out our 18.4 foot turning radius. the all-wheel drive, no slippage of the wheels, and off we go down the road. Because with this all-wheel drive, the way it gets the power to the ground, you're not going to have to worry about wheel slippage, which is a nice deal for sure in this vehicle. But the Legacy is one of my favorite Subarus as far as the way the ride quality is, the way it's put together. It's a pretty quiet cabin for a mid-sized sedan, so I like that. I like the safety tech in here, and I like some of the amenities that this vehicle is bringing. I like the fact that we have the big option that gives you the Starlink system with the nav. You can take or leave the nav, I guess, but the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto helps. USB-A, USB-C connectivity helps as well in this car. And it takes off from a standstill pretty well for the lower horsepower engine option in the Subaru. No matter which engine option you go with, you're going to get the Lineartronic CVT. And at $30,000, that doesn't bother me at all. $31,000 if you round up. It's not a bad price for this. But you are going to be getting an interior that's pretty plain Jane, to be honest. You know, the seats, they're not the most comfortable overall. The way the seat feels on my back, the bolstering's pretty much non-existent. So I think if it were me, I'd probably go up in trims and get myself into a limited, pay a few $1,000s more, get a nicer interior with some better seats, because these base seats are pretty firm, let's say on the old tush. But you do have heated seats, but you don't have a heated steering wheel, which I'm not a big fan of. But it takes off pretty well. And down the road we go. No problem at all. And it's just an easy vehicle to drive. It's a relaxing vehicle to drive. But if you're looking for a sedan, because you don't need an SUV, and you don't want any of the big frills, you know, you don't need to get this option package 15. You could take this off, save yourself $2,500, right? And wind up with a vehicle that's you know, 27, 28 grand roughly. That's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. And get pretty darn good gas mileage as well. So I can't complain about that. So nobody behind us now, so we'll take off, see how she does. Couldn't go too crazy with the people walking on the side of the road there, but it gives the speed just fine. Now, the one place I notice this engine is up on the highway on overtaking, it kind of flattens out a little bit when you're trying to overtake somebody, and therefore the turbo might be the way you want to go. But let me know what you think about this Subaru Legacy. If you're looking to save some money, would this premium trim Legacy do the job for you? Is this the way you would want to go? Or would you want to go somewhere else within the Legacy lineup? Or in this highly competitive midsize sedan segment, would you rather go with a Toyota Camry or the Honda Accord or the Hyundai Sonata, Kia K5? There's a lot. Even a Chevy Malibu is still around. So let me know what you think about this. How would you spend your hard-earned money? Put it down in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Subaru here in Ewing, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Subaru Legacy Premium for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.